Hi everyone, welcome back to our English class. Today we are going to learn four very important little words in English. They are called preposition of place. These are the words we use to talk about where something is. The preposition we will learn today are in, on, under, and at. You will see that they are small but super useful. Let's get started. The first one, let's begin with the word in. We use in when something is inside something else. It means that the subject is surrounded, maybe by walls, sides, or just the space of a container. And then for the example, there are toys. For example, number one, the toy is in the box. And then the next one, the doll is in the box either, because the doll is in the box. In is used when something is completely or partly surrounded. This is so easy for you because in usually used for something is completely or partly surrounded. And then for the next one is on. We use on when something is on the surface. It's touching the top of something. For example, this one, number one, the book is on the table. And then the second one, the phone is on the table either, because the book and the phone are on the table. And please remember, on means it's sitting on top, not inside or not under. And then let's move on to the under. Now let's learn under. We use under where something is lower than something else. It's below or underneath. For example, the student is under the table. Look at the picture. We can see that the student is under the table right now. And then for under, which means that underneath or lower than something else. Which means that students is lower than the table, right? And then for the next one, we will talk about at. We use at when we talk about a specific point or place. For example, we are at school. The students are at school. We can see that the students are at school to learn something. Maybe the student want to learn English at school. Please remember either use at when you want to say exactly where something is. For the additional, at is also used when we talk about addresses or locations. For example, I lived at 25 Green Street. This is for example, the use of at. And then for the next one, okay, now let's practice together. I will show you a picture and then you need to try to say the preposition for the picture correctly. Ready? The first one, where is the ball? I will give you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. Where is the ball? Yes, the correct one. The ball is in the basket. And then the second one, where is the cat? I will give you 10 seconds either to answer these questions. Okay, time's up. So where is the cat? Can you answer my question? Yes, of course you can answer my question because you already know about this material. Yes, the cat is on the couch. And then the next one, where is the dog? I will give you 10 seconds to answer this question either. Time's up. Where's the dog? Yes, that's correct. The dog is under the table. The next one, this is the last one but not least, where is the girl? I will give you 10 seconds to answer this question. Okay, time's up. Where's the girl? You can answer this question because this is so easy for you. Yes, that's the correct one. She is at the bus stop. Will be the last one, but please remember we have quick review for this section. In is the same with inside. For example, the book is in the bag. And then for the next one, on, the same with on top. And the example of this one, the keys are on the table. And then for under, which means that below, the shoes are under the bed. And then the last one but not least, at, we talk about the specific place. And the example, I'm at school right now, for example. And then for the conclusion, these small words help make your English sound natural and clear. And don't forget to try to use them when talking about places or location. And then for the closing, good job today everyone. Now you know how to use in, on, under, and at. Keep practicing and try using this preposition in your daily conversation or writing. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on this video. And then I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye!